Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Eve Echoes. I've been away, I'd say on a little bit of vacation. I missed the AMAs, and honestly I didn't want to cover them. A lot of content creators have covered them already, and condensed versions have already been made public by NetEase on the eveechoes.com website, which they actually posted the questions and the answers. Of course, to all of the questions that they did answer. Aside from the fact that they promised to, I don't know, buff up the destroyers and add content critical to player retention, of course, many of the questions, at least the answers to the questions that were addressed by users and by content creators as well, felt a little bit dodgy. And for honest reason, I don't think it's something that they can change. For example, continuously asking or putting out questions about the insurance system. For some reason, they won't change that, and a bit disappointed. Of course, the insurance system is pretty much broken, and it's dragging the industry and the market downwards by creating surplus of items, not clearing enough of the items from in-game, and just continuously propagating the existing ones, plus adding the new ones spawn, by ratting and all the sorts. The items don't seem to go away, therefore the price for those items is just continuously crashing. The industry for ships is pretty much dead, also the market for ships is pretty much dead, and the player base is constantly diminishing at a slower rate, but it's still diminishing. However, I'm very keen to understand exactly what are they planning to add, to increase player retention. If the game is unfriendly, it feels like a cash grab, there won't be much player retention, right? But anyways, today I wanted to cover the patch notes. I don't think the patch notes have hit Discord yet. From what I've seen, they've only been made public inside the game announcement. So if you've logged into Eve Echoes within the past couple of hours, you've noticed that the patch notes for tomorrow have been posted. And today we're going to be reviewing what we are getting tomorrow. It's pretty neat. So there's a bunch of interesting stuff. I did push a lot on developers, on Joseph, the community manager, in regards to getting some information about the Dole Star treasure trove exploration content, or it's the exploration that was promised to be introduced. Honestly, with so many key figures not providing any answer or any information whatsoever to me or to any other content creator to be able, to review what's going to go live, or what the mechanics will be. It all felt pretty weird, and I think yesterday I was talking to a bunch of people and telling them, well, I think that thing, the Dole Star, might have been postponed to January, because there was absolutely no information. And lo and behold, a couple of hours ago, the patch notes just popped up, and we do have a lot of stuff, and of course language barrier. I mentioned that in previous videos. I've mentioned it in a bunch of other videos that I made. The Dole Star is actually dying, a fading star. I don't know, they just keep changing the names and stuff, but the mechanics seem a bit interesting. But there's some key aspects in the patch notes that seem to be completely broken, and we're going to review them in a moment. So let's head over to announcements, and we have the patch notes for 15th of December. So what's going to go live? Well, Yule Festival, which is the new Christmas event, which we had one last year. This Christmas event starts on December 16th, ends on December 23rd. Log in consecutively for 7 days to earn great rewards. And this is the Dole Star treasure trove. So it's called actually Fading Stars treasure trove. Again, I have no idea why they keep changing names. My best bet is it was poorly translated in the Trello. It shows up as Dole Star. If you remember correctly from 2 videos ago, 1 video ago, I did mention that the Dole Star is like blonde, maybe dying star. Yeah, fading star, here it is. So it starts December 16 and ends on January 5. Mother Siona from one of the Sisters of Eve shelters has an urgent mission for you. View the event to claim the fading star's gravitational wave graph. Complete the exploration to earn rewards. So it's going to be exploration, finally, but unfortunately, for fuck's sake, it's going to be just an event. Why don't we have some permanent content in terms of exploration, in terms of solo exploration? We really need that, because the sites that spawn, the data and relic size, I'm not actually accusing them of being scarce, because it's okay them being scarce. They're ridiculously scarce, and the items that you do find in them are not that much worth on the market. I mean, yeah, sure, you can do a couple of million, let's say 50 million, maybe 100 million from a site, but by exploring 9 regions and getting just 3 of these sites, that's just seems a bit outrageous, and the effort into exploration that the player might put in doesn't justify the rewards. You're much better off just by ratting, and I think the best way of fixing that is either add proper content, at least valuable items inside those sites that at least have an actual bigger value. I don't know, some critical components or something that you can use for reverse engineer. Of course, you get the data cores and sometimes a couple of the cryptos, but that just doesn't cut it. Okay, so moving onwards, Yule Festival Golden Age. This is another event on top of the Yule Festival login, which lasts from December 16 to December 23rd. The Golden Age starts December 22nd and ends January 12th. Another end of the year, another Yule Festival to warm up the winter. Inspired by the Golden Age themed decorations and orchestral music, we'll delve into New Eden's past to find clues, including relics, letters, and tags, to help historians piece together the full picture of New Eden's history and reap its great rewards. This is actually something good. This is actually something that I found out about when I was in talks with the Lord team, with NetEase Pillow. I've been in constant communication with NetEase Pillow in regards to the chronicles that I'm writing. I hope that around December I will be able to post the first official Eve Echoes chronicle. And I'm in the work of writing 3 more stories, short stories that is, but in my opinion it's going to be bringing something to the lore. Even if it's stories, even if it's not going to be actual content in the game, but at least it's going to be something that people might find entertaining to read, and I don't know, to experience something that some characters inside New Eden experience. And by characters, of course, it's fictional characters, but by making these canon, we might have some decent lore background. As I mentioned before, if they won't make lore, I will make lore for them. So let's get back to our Golden Age Festival and let's see what this is all about. How to get clues. 3 ways to get clues: view and receive daily rewards from mail, 2, participate in Fading Stars Treasure Trove, which is the previous event we just talked about, purchase them from the market. Clues can be recycled or traded on the market. So the Golden Age is basically a festival in which the lore of New Eden will be revealed. I don't know in what way. I don't know if they will be adding special sites in regards to this one. By special sites, I mean like actually putting the Eve Gate where it's supposed to be in the Genesis system, or other landmarks that players might visit. I don't know. Let's move forward. How to reveal events. Dock at any station and clues in your current inventory, item inventory cargo, will be displayed on this page. Pay close attention to what's written in the clues. Determine the connection between the clues. Each event has 3 unique clues. Combine the clues correctly to reveal their corresponding event and get rewards. How to get the grand prize. There are 24 clues corresponding to 8 events. Reveal them all to unlock the final reward. After the event ends, you'll have 3 days to view all the events. Be sure to reveal as many events as you can, because any rewards you missed will become unavailable after the event ends. This sounds like an interesting puzzle mechanic that is going to be very engaging for the community to actually like play and explore and find out and do stuff. So it's going to be awesome. I do hope that by getting feedback from this event, they might introduce something in the game that resembles this and make it permanent, so we actually have something cool to do besides NPCs and mining and, I don't know, building ships and trading and hauling, which are basically dead at this point. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, my only concern about all these events, like the Fading Star and the Golden Age, are they going to be sitting behind a paywall? Because if they do, that's just going to be further upsetting the player base. I mean, we already have the Concord Pass, which is sitting behind a paywall. If we have 2 more events that sit each behind a paywall, that's going to be very shitty, I think. Moving onwards, the Sun Chaser funding program. Start time December 22nd and end time January 15th. Have we seen the dates? No. So this is yet another event. The Sun Chaser funding program serves to further the development of the Sun Chaser navigation system. The Yanjing representative has prepared great rewards for investors, including the Golden Age Nanocore, which is equipped with the Sun Chaser navigation system. This sounds like the growth fund that we already have, so you invest Plex and you get something in return, which, if I understood correctly what was written here, it's basically a Plex sink, but let's just hope I'm wrong. Okay, rules. You'll need to locate 7 star systems one by one. Each time you search a system, you'll need to use some star navigation data. The amount of navigation data required varies between star systems. Each star system consists of 12 celestial bodies in total, 11 planets and 1 star. Each time you locate something, the result will contain 1 to 3 random celestial bodies. You have equal probability of getting 1 to 3 celestial bodies, 33.33% for each. In the same star system, planets you've already located will be excluded from the search process. There is a defined amount of time for locating the star each time. But Sun Chaser funding program, are these the rules for the Fading Star treasure trove? I don't understand. So we need to find 7 star systems, and then we need to identify some planets, or at least some celestial bodies, scan them or something, and then we will get some rewards for every planet we successfully find. Sun Chaser funding program. This sounds a bit like the Discovery Project. If you're not familiar with the Discovery Project, in EVE Online, there were several stages of the Discovery Project, which is community research, actually. So there's a scientific body that requested help in terms of getting some scientific data out of community research, and the Discovery Project has had, I think it's on stage 3 right now. The first stage was identifying cellular stuff, and it was, I think, 4 years ago or so. It was a pretty nice addition to the game, by scientists actually using the collective data of the players participating in identifying various bits and pieces of scientific research. And then the second stage came, and it was all about identifying exoplanets. Yeah, it was real scientific data. You see, there's a bunch of telescopes that gather so much data that universities and scientific bodies and researchers don't have enough time in their lifetime to process all the data. So how do you get like that data analyzed? Well, you outsource it, and they did this and actually did community research, community crowdfunding research by educating players to analyze the data and then allowing players to analyze the data. And I think in 1 year they managed to do the work that 1,000 scientists, researchers would have done it, would have covered it in, I think, multiple years, at least 10 years of data, which is insane. And now in stage 3, Project Discovery is helping identify the spike proteins and stuff in the fight against the coronavirus. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. So what we've read so far about this has some indications that it might be something similar to Project Discovery. So we need to find the star and its celestial bodies inside each of these 7 systems. We'll be rewarded for every planet we find, and you receive all rewards for a star system if you successfully find the star. To find the star, I think you complete everything, which is interesting. I'm going to be covering this by tomorrow once the patch lands and the stages of these festivals and events start rolling out, because as you can see, some of them roll out on tomorrow, some of them roll out on 26th, and yeah, they don't start at the exact same date. For example, this one starts on December 22nd. So I'm definitely going to be adding videos and tutorials on how to get all the stuff that we need to get the rewards. It's an event. Well, I still hope they'll make something similar, more permanent. New content, Gravitational Wave Graph. The Gravitational Wave Graph records the signal location of abnormal gravitational fluctuations. It only works in the station warehouse and shows the precise location of the abnormal gravitational fluctuations after signal calibration and signal location. Rumor has it that such spaces are used by the empires as well as outlaws from different factions to hide their property. Please note that powerful enemies will appear once a gravitational rift is discovered near the fluctuations, so teaming up with friends and piloting battleships is a must. The situation can be perilous, so be careful. Gravitational wave graphs can be obtained from the Yule Festival login event and Fading Stars treasure troves. So we will be using the gravitational wave graph to run through the event of Fading Star treasure trove, and this will become something permanent of a content in terms of, like, this. It's going to be an item, obviously, so you'll be able to use it to find some hidden locations in space, sort of like Dead Spaces, I believe, and you'll be able to go there and, you know, have to engage in with the pirates, the NPCs. There'll probably be PvP content as well. I mean, other people scan the same stuff, so you're going to be clashing, like, who gets the rewards. So this does feel like good content. Let's just hope I'm not wrong. New Citadel structures. The update introduces 2 new Citadel structures: Anomaly Detection Array and Base Detection Array. Anomaly Detection Array can reduce the interval of discovering pirate-based anomalies, which increase the frequency of anomaly occurrences in the system, so meaning the anomalies will spawn faster. And base detection arrays can lower the security level required for pirate bases to upgrade, as well as the upgrade interval of pirate bases, which is cool. Finally, people can upgrade the system. So the system, if it had like just a minus 0.2, and the biggest pirate base that you could have was like, I don't know, an 8 level. Now you'll be able to use this and take it to 9, probably even to level 10, which is good. Now people actually have a reason for deploying sovereignty and getting something out of the system that they settled in. This allows for players to actually go into a system that was not very profitable and make it profitable, which in turn would spark further wars, of course, because, well, you made that system profitable. I'm going to take it. Which is good. This is some good high-level alliance content interaction, which I guess we'll have to see how it turns out to be. Sun Chaser Navigation System. After the collapse of the Eve Gate, the Yang Jung developed this technology in order to leave New Eden and start the Great Voyage. The Sun Chaser Navigation System can lock on and jump to a target star. As of now, all trading centers have been updated with navigation data for nearby stars. In addition, pilots can also send jump requests to other members of their fleet. Here's how you do it. Access the jump navigation screen via the operation ring. You'll see the navigation signal of all ITCs and UE there. On the save location screen, you'll see all the signals you can jump to at the moment. On the fleet screen, tap the avatar of an ally to send a request. If they agree, you'll be able to enable the Sun Chaser navigation system and initiate a jump. Currently, the Sun Chaser navigation system has been approved to be implemented on the latest Golden Age nanocores. And asterisk, this system is unable to initiate jumps in null-sec zones. Okay, so this is an interesting mechanics. You are able to travel faster. We don't know if it's going to eat up fuel. You'll only be able to travel faster if you use the Golden Age nanocores, which is, well, instead of drum rolls, dumb. Golden Age nanocores looks like to be the next cash grab item that you need to buy if you want to travel faster, which is shit. But maybe you can acquire the Golden Age nanocore via the Concord Pass, which is sitting behind a paywall if you want to get more Concord points to be able to get the Golden Age nanocore. Golden Age nanocore will be limited. Will it disappear after, I don't know, a given period of time from the Concord Pass store? If yes, then it's going to be an even more cash grab, because if you want to travel faster, you need to grab it now, because, well, grab it like it's hot. It's not going to be available after this. Most likely the Golden Age nanocores cannot be traded, which, yeah, just points to a cash grab. God damn it. But let's put aside the cash grab thing for a moment here, and let's try to understand what the Sun Chaser navigation system actually does. So it basically allows you to jump like a capital ship from wherever you are to some system. Currently, only the ITCs will be supplied with, let's say, beacons. So you'll be able to jump only to ITCs. But damn, what happens? And it's mentioned here that the system is unable to initiate jumps in null-sec zones. But how? I mean, can you not activate while you are inside nullsec, or you cannot initiate this while you are in low sec, high sec, and you jump into nullsec? This is a bit confusing. The wording here is very bad. But regardless, let's think about for a moment what you can actually do with this. So you have a fleet, and using this this Golden Age nanocore, which provides you with the Sun Chaser navigation system, and you are in low sec, because there's nothing mentioned about low sec restrictions here. And you're a pirate, you stumble upon someone that has like a vindicator and is doing a rat mission. Of course, you by yourself won't be able to like take him down or something, but of course you and 20 friends might be able to. And we all know it takes a while until you manage to scalp the target, and then the entire fleet jumps in. You have to keep the target tackled and stay alive, so the rest of the fleet catches up and finishes off the victim. But now you'll be able to quickly tackle the victim, open the Sun Chaser navigation, and all your friends just click accept, and they just teleport to you. Holy fucking shit. Are you kidding me? This is preposterous. Might even be the most dumbest thing that could have been ever introduced in the game yet. After Capitals, of course. But I guess we'll have to see for ourselves. We'll have to get one of these Golden Age nanocores, and we'll analyze it, and we'll understand exactly what you can do with it. Okay, let's see what other surprises might be further down below. Optimizations. I don't think we want to cover this. I mean, yeah, there's probably some fixes and some I don't know, quality of life upgrades. Oh, by the way, number 11, added tactical overlay. After enabling in battle settings, it will be displayed automatically when zooming in out the camera, which is nice. So we will be getting something good, at least. Yeah, what do you think about all these events? Do you think they'll be sitting behind a paywall? Leave a comment below and let me know. That's it for today. I hope you guys learned something. Thank you guys for watching. Give a big shout out to my channel supporters, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.